Hello, hello, hello. We were just talking. I said, Maritza's here. Lynn, you're the first one. And I said, I'm going to start giving Lynn shit right off the bat. So be ready, Lynn. Be ready.
Be ready, Lynn.
And then Maritza was like, what's with the crowns? And I'm like, we discussed the crowns. We know what the crowns are. But I'm like, I don't see any crowns. And Brandy's like, because you can't see them on StreamYard. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. So the crowns are the people who interact or like comment the most during the live. And there's only like 1, 2, and 3. There's only like 3 spots, I believe. So there's that. All right.
Yep.
So there you have it. Now we know. We do know, Lynn. We know. Yes, you're the queens of the chat. Yep. Hello, Marion. And Michelle's here. Hello. How is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I've been on my own today and pretty much yesterday too. No Dale. He's been gone pretty much for 2 days. Hello, Gail. He's been helping out the farmer, either at the farm or at the home. He's painting, he's staining, he's cutting down trees, he's power washing, and he's just gone. He's just gone. So I've just been doing my thing. I've been recording videos and crocheting and whatever I feel like doing. You know?
Yeah.
Hello, Karen. So I told Brandy, I said, I'm after Lynn. She's the first one here. And Lynn, as I just told Brandy, you guys are going to be lucky if I stick with you throughout this whole book. I'm just saying. No, Brandy does not need her inhaler. We talked about the little sexy scene, and she was like, it was all right. And I said, yeah, because it was super mild. Yeah. On a level of chili peppers, on a scale of 5, I mean, it might have been I don't know, 3. It was very average. Very average.
And yeah, I mean, it had spice for me, but it wasn't like, oh God, as I was reading it. So I was like, oh, like little references. I could picture stuff in my head, but it wasn't super descriptive. I was like, okay.
It's like, hello, Kayleen. It's like they had sex and okay, that was it. I mean, okay. All right.
But I mean, I'm curious if her loins got started because of the smoke from the red cigaretto. Did she get stoned? And that's what started her libido, or just him? Just
no, it was just him. It was just him. It was just him. Yeah. Hi, Karen. Karen's here. Marion's like, yeah, I'm not enjoying it at all. Not my thing. Not my thing at all. Maritza, as I said last time, somebody said, oh, you're going to want to know what happens. You're going to want to keep them. No, I'm not.
Minnie's like, so far, no.
No, I'm not. No, like I said, you guys will be lucky if I stick with you through the whole thing. I might just be like, hey, I'll just put the live up. Brandon, come and talk about it with all you people.
Don't do that. Come on. You can stick it out.
I'm telling you.
Stick it out.
It's everything I don't like. How's that?
I mean, I'm starting to get interested to see, who these lessers are. Who does Mr. X is?
Yeah. And I mean,
like, because, is he in charge of the lessers? Is he running that whole little group?
Yes. I believe that's true. Yes. I believe
but he reports to the Omega. But it sounds like that the vampires also report to the Omega.
I don't know who the
So I'm
vampires
kind of
report to.
confused on that one, but I like that he. Well, I mean, she's got a lot of people that are very protective of her.
Well, the cops.
Yeah, and now Ray is he is he I think he. Well, I mean, obviously he did the do with her.
Yeah, it's very stalkerish, though. I mean, he's stalkering her in her backyard. And then the first night when he comes in her house, then he tries to disappear her memories so she doesn't know. But she's like, I was having this weird dream. And she, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think they reported to the Omega.
Okay. Okay. So
whatever the Omega is,
Brothers, the Brotherhood is after the Lessers.
Yeah, because the Lessers are trying to take them out.
Yeah.
It's the Lesser's job to try to take out all the vampires.
But see, here's my question, because obviously the Lesser, like when he killed that prostitute and slit her throat, a Lesser came in and drank from her, I think.
No.
Oh, no, civilian vampire.
He was a vampire. He was, yeah.
See, that's what I don't understand.
He was what they call a human civilian vampire or something. I don't know.
So a civilian vampire is one that can drink human blood and does drink human blood. And the type of vampires that the Brotherhood are don't. So that's why.
They're what?
So the Brotherhood are not civilian vampires because they don't feed off of human blood.
Well, I don't know.
They feed from the women that are their, what you call it, Medujis, their bonded mates, their whatever. And that's the only way that they feed.
Well,
and then you got that guy
I know why he killed her. He killed her as a test. He killed her as a test to see if he could draw in others that they could then kill. And it worked because this dude he was right there, Right.
Oh,
The Lessers aren't vampires, no. But there's different types of vampires. And there's only one true vampire, but everybody else is part vampire. But there's the brothers, and then there's other vampires that are just, I don't know, out there walking the streets that don't know about the Brotherhood. I don't know. I have no idea. That part I don't know about the different levels of vampires, I guess. I don't know. See, and here's my thing. I don't do vampires. So I know nothing about vampires.
Well, I mean, like, I know your traditional vampire lore, but this is taking a twist on it. So I find it interesting. There's the guy who is experimenting.
So see, the Shellan is a female vampire that's mated to a male. So like Wrath has that one chick that comes and feeds off him. They're supposed to be mated, those two. But he doesn't like her. He just wants her to go away. He only does it because he has to, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know. Very interesting.
And the guy who is experimenting with his own blood, so he's like the Brotherhood. Maybe he's in the Brotherhood. I don't know. But I know he's experimenting because he doesn't want to feed off of any body. So now he's trying to create something that would keep people.
So anybody who's not one of the brothers in the Brotherhood is considered a civilian vampire. They're still half vampire. They're still half human, just like some of the brothers, but they're not in the Brotherhood. So they're not the ones out there killing the Lessers and trying to protect the breed.
Right.
All right. So let's read this, and maybe this will help clear up some things. Vampire. Member of a species separate from that of Homo sapiens. Vampires must drink the blood of the opposite sex to survive. So whose blood does Wraith drink? Who does he? I don't know. Human blood will keep them alive, though the strength does not last long. Following their transitions, which occur in their mid-20s, they are unable to go into sunlight and must feed from the vein regularly. You notice how she's starting to have a problem with the sun?
Mm-hmm.
She's having a problem with the sun. It's too bright, blah, blah, blah. She's wearing her sunglasses, whatever. Vampires may not convert humans through a bite or transfer of blood, though they are in rare cases able to breed. So that's how we get more vampires, not by biting them, but by mating with them and having children.
Yeah.
Vampires can dematerialize at will, though they must be able to calm themselves and concentrate to do so, and may not carry anything heavy. We already read this once. Anyhow, the Brotherhood are stronger and bigger because they're like, why? Because they're feeding on more pure blood, or what? More pure vampire blood?
Stronger blood.
Is
They said
that
that the
what
human
makes
blood
them
doesn't
more-
sustain them long enough, and it's not strong enough. However, vampire blood, obviously, I guess, does.
A blood slave is a male or female vampire who's been subjugated to serve the blood needs of another. The practice of keeping blood slaves has largely been discontinued, though it has not been outlawed. Okay. All right. So here's the definition of the Brotherhood. Okay. Here's the definition of the Brotherhood. They're highly trained vampire warriors who protect their species against the lessening society. As a result of selective breeding within the race, here we go. The brothers possess immense physical and mental strength as well as rapid healing capabilities. So they have been bred to be superior, the best of the best to bred together to make these boys, right? They are not siblings for the most part, and they are inducted into the Brotherhood upon nomination by the brothers. Aggressive, self-reliant, and secretive by nature, they exist apart from the civilians, having little contact with members of the other classes. See, there's classes of vampires, except when they need to feed. They are the subjects of legend and the objects of reverence within the vampire world. They may be killed only by the most serious of wounds. So they are like the elite of the vampires, the biggest, the best, the baddest, the blah, 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 blah.
Yep, they're the strongest. They were bred to be that way. They basically said, all right, these have all of these attributes. You have all these attributes. We're going to breed together.
We're gonna together, and we're going to make a superior race of vampires. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So everybody else is then just considered a civilian vampire.
Civilian vampire. Who,
I guess because they're not in the Brotherhood. Anybody not in the Brotherhood?
Access to that stronger blood, so they do, I guess, survive off of
they go feed off the humans.
Yeah. But they got to be careful.
I mean, they might feed off each other too. I don't know. They might have some vampire friends that they, hey, I need some, you need some, let's partake. I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
But they still got to be careful because, obviously, I guess, the humans don't know that they exist.
Hello, Joe.
Except for these soulless humans, these lessers.
Right, the lessers know. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah.
Billy is a part of that attacked her.
Oh, yeah. What's he doing with them boys now? He's got them 2 boys. What's he doing with them? They're going to be in training now to be lessers? But don't they have to be like special to be a lesser, like ordained or chosen or something?
I think that's what that's what he's been doing is going. That's why he's got the little martial arts studio.
They're desouled. How do they desoul them? Those boys have a soul. How do they desoul them?
I don't know. They must do something to suck that soul right out.
I guess. I don't know how they become a
And some of them
lesser.
are so violent anyway that they don't have much of a soul to say.
Well, I guess that's
They
true.
sell their soul for something.
So, but how do they get new lessers? Are they still creating new lessers
They're
along the way?
recruiting. He called it recruiting.
Right. So, what are they going to do? Are they not going to be lessers? What are they going to be?
Oh, Omega sucks their soul. Hearts are cut out. Okay.
Oh, oh, okay.
Interesting.
So they can take them to the Omega and say, "We recruited these boys. They're going to become lessers," and she sucks their soul out, and their hearts get. They don't even have a heart. Their heart gets cut out. Oh, lovely. Okay.
Well, your heart kind of sort of tied to your soul.
Well, how do they live? They don't have a heart. They're not real. How are they?
So basically, it kind of sounds like they're created zombies.
Yeah, I don't know what they are then. If they don't have a heart and they have no soul, what are they?
But obviously, they can be killed. I mean,
they're just weird creatures. I guess. I don't know.
The scribe virgin. Yeah, they mentioned something about the scribe virgin.
Yeah, she's in here. Her's in here. What do they say about her? She's a mystical force who is counselor to the king as well as the keeper of vampire archives and the dispenser of privileges. Exists in a non-temporal realm and has extensive powers, capable of a single act of creation, which she expended to bring the vampires into existence. Well, she's the one who made the vampires originally.
Yeah, they smell like baby powder. That's interesting.
Omega can't make the Omega does not have the power to create.
Obviously, she does. Shannon's like, she's got to run. How far should we read before next time?
Oh, chapter 11.
We already read 11.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we started there. Sorry. I opened my book to the wrong thing. Wrong tab.
I already read through 11.
Chapter 20.
Okay, so read 20. Don't read 21.
Yeah, that's about 70 pages.
Yeah, I started this late last night because, I was telling you, I had a Monday for sure. And then I guess today has just been an extension of that Monday. Oh, but at least I have power and air today, but then we have storms. So yeah, that's been, and went out in the storm.
It looks awfully sunny. It looks awfully sunny there behind you.
It's taken a respite. We got a little message on our phone about 5 minutes before I came on here that showers are heading this way. And I mean, my hair is still wet from being out and being soaked. My shirt's soaked, everything. And see, this is Florida. It'll storm like there's nobody's business. This one settled in for a little bit. And so I guess it's taking a breather and is possibly going to come back and visit us.
I think we might get more rain tomorrow. Yep, we get more rain tomorrow. More rain tomorrow, which is fine with me because I don't have to go out and water my flower garden and stuff like that. I don't, we're getting enough rain periodically that the flowers are good.
This is Florida. We get rain every day at some point, somehow, some amount. The only difference is this one, like it's sun shining outside. It looks like it. Let me rephrase that. There's light, but it's darker, or it's a little lighter than it was earlier. Earlier, it was like dark and heavy rains. I was like, let me get this car back on home. Get out of the streets where these crazy people don't know how to drive.
Oh, it is there. I don't have any lists there, though. Sorry.
Lynn, are you rereading them? Is that what's happening? Yep, Lynn's rereading this, but she's already on the fourth. So you started rereading them, and now you're already on the fourth. She
must just sit there at home and just put it on play and just like, and one right after the other, one right after the other. Just, I
can't listen. I mean, I can listen to podcasts, but for some reason, if it's a book, I want to read the words. I
If
just
what?
want to read the
Oh,
work.
if it's a book, you want to read it, but podcasts you'll listen to? I don't listen to no podcasts.
Yeah. Or I'll turn on my true crime people on YouTube that talk about cases, and I don't really watch it. I do more of listen to it while I'm diamond painting, where they're describing all the cases and what happened in the case, and if there's any updates, because some of them, they're still in court, so like we don't have the full. Some of the cases they cover are ones that have already happened, and we already know what the
Lynn's
results.
like, yeah, it's kind of like that. I'm sure it is, Lynn. I can see you now. You're just sitting there doing your thing, diamond painting, and this thing's just going all day long, like do 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 do.
Yeah, no, I like
So make no mistake. Make no mistake. I'm understanding what's going on here. I'm not liking it. Too much killing going on here for me. Too many people are dying and too much killing.
There is a lot of killing in this.
Yeah, and I'm
so
sure
far
it's not. And I'm sure it's not the end of it, right? I'm sure there's a lot more killing to happen. So, and I mean, that's the whole premise of the whole series.
But
right?
from the sounds of what everybody else here is talking about, that sexy scene is not indicative of the types of sexy scenes that are going to be in the rest of the book.
Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know. No idea.
But ladies that read, the spice level that we read in this section, is that the same level of spice throughout the series and book, or does it ramp up the heat?
Does the heat ramp up? Oh, so here's Maritza. It's romance with some action. So not a lot of action. So the action's going to be about at the level we've already.
I think he's talking about action, talking about the killing stuff, but it's supposed to be more romance than it is the killing. Lynn says it ramps up.
It ramps up.
And that's what I'm worried about right there. They started us off slow and said, okay, we're warming your engine up.
Get your toes wet. Just get your toes wet in there a little bit. Mm-hmm. However, they didn't start off with the violent part like that. They didn't warm us up there. It was just like boom, boom.
With those, you got to kind of get straight into it. There is really no warming.
2 people dead in an attempted rape in the first 20 pages.
Yeah, you kind of can't really do so warming with violence. You either have it or you don't.
But right off the bat, I mean, you can't even wait until we're in the book a little bit and get some story going before.
No, because there has to be a reason that he goes after that woman.
Like Hook did the same thing. It started out with the gory crap right off the bat before you even know.
Well, and Hook did not ease us into the sexy.
No. That just gives me no reason to want to keep going because all I'm getting is the icky part and there's nothing to keep me interested. Because there's no parts that I'm enjoying.
Marissa says it depends on who's going to have the hoodoo.
Can you not say the word sex?
I just don't like it.
Can you say the word sex? It's easy. It's short. It's quick. Just say it. Sex.
Sex.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You can almost make it sound like 6 if you want. And then, they're having 6. Oh, my relations. There you go. Relations. No, just call it what it is. It's sex.
Carnal relation.
Oh, goodness. I know. They've got to develop characters, Lynn. I just wish they would have done a little more like the character development before all the bad stuff happened to give me something to be interested in. Because pray for me. Just cross your fingers that I make it, that I don't just leave you guys and be like, have fun with that. Have fun with that.
Mindy's going to skim through this book going, where are the sexy things?
Yeah. I'll just come to book club on Tuesdays and I'll be like, okay, tell me what happened, Brandy.
See me blush about you need to read from baby. 'Cause I'm not going to be discussing them scenes too much.
I'll be like, hey, who's read ahead? Tell me which pages to read and which ones not to read.
But all right. But if you've noticed, in the violent scenes are very important information that has led us to information about the lessers, information about the brotherhood, information about her, and all that. So, I mean, it's necessary to know.
Just like I've tried to tell you in the past that many times in the sex scenes you'll learn important information too.
Unless they're
like,
talking to each other in the sexy scenes.
You're like,
Give
no,
them
we
all
don't learn anything there. Yeah, you do. You learn.
Worried about their mouths ain't doing well, not talking anyway.
Yeah,
They're involved in other forms of communication.
well, there's a lot of things that are communicated in a sex scene. Well, there can be. I won't say all of them, but there can be. Things come out when people are in the heat of the moment, that they share things about themselves, their personalities, or whatever. Lynn, the problem with that is I'm always reading before Brandy does. Brandy starts reading like on Monday night or something, and I start reading on like Thursday or Friday. And I don't know.
Yeah, I start reading Monday night, and if I haven't already read it completely by Monday night, then I finish it up Tuesday morning.
Or Tuesday afternoon before book live.
Yeah, about 10 minutes before book live, I finished up the thing.
Because that's what you told me today. Yep.
Yeah, I was like, I still got one more chapter left to read.
Yeah, that's what you said. So.
And I read.
There it is. There it is, folks.
So Mindy is crossing fingers at this next session.
And I just make it. No, not even that. I mean, it could have no more spice in the whole book. I need something besides the violent killing stuff. And since the whole series is based on killing, I don't think that's going to happen for me. Brandy, what do you think?
Well, you know what? Maybe you'll get drawn into the story, not the violence, but drawn into the story behind what is happening. And maybe that will get you a little bit more where you don't focus on the violence.
So far, it's just creepy. Because first of all, he told the brother that he wasn't going to help out his sister, his daughter.
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't going to do it. So not killing, protecting, but they are killing, Lynn. They might be protecting, but they're doing it by killing people. All right. So
that's no difference than knights in a fantasy world, in a Disney world. The knight.
Disney World.
Listen. I've been watching my Once Upon a Time, which is on Disney, and knights, they have swords for a reason. You don't think they sit there and go, "I'm going to get going here to leave me alone." No, they use them swords to defend and protect the kingdom. That means that those little people that they stab.
Whoa.
But
it is not all based on we're killing you and we're killing back. We're killing, you're killing. It's like gang warfare going on here between, Well,
yes, these are modern day knights using different tools.
We read 2 or 3 of them for book club. I can't remember. Did we do 2?
We did A Court of Thorn and Roses, A Court of.
Did we do 2? No,
yeah, we did 2 of them.
Yeah,
we did 2 of them.
Yeah,
those were spicy.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, Maritza.
Yeah, Mindy's had me read it, but I like Sarah J. Maas.
Good. You will like those. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are. I actually, even with the spice, I like them. But I also had already, prior to book club, had already read her other series, which Throne of Glass, I think.
Yeah, you read that one.
Yeah, that series. Which that one's an assassin series.
Yeah, I just bought that whole series for my daughter for her birthday. She has read
that.
The first
Sarah J. Maas, she's a good writer. She does know how to write an actual story into her lusts.
It's good. Yep.
And she has I like that she has feminine heroes, so you have empowered females.
Mm-hmm. So
They're not
I did.
damsels in distress.
I did have to go look up the whole show thing. I just did a little Google search for the show because I'd never heard of this passion, whatever, streaming, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and what do you know? I mean, all I had to do was Google it once, and that crap keeps coming up all over the place now. I'm just like, oh, Lord, here's more of them black dagger boys and the creepy eyes and the weird dude with
Have
his
you seen the author?
sunglasses.
Have you seen the author react to the characters when she
No,
first met them? Oh,
no,
Lord, she is so excited for their choices that she's just like, it's
no.
like that.
This is just more like little snippets for the show coming out on Passion Flicks or whatever it is.
Yeah, Passion. I have not watched the series because I didn't
And
know if
it
it was
just
going to
barely
ruin the book.
started, didn't it? Didn't it just start like in June?
Just
I think
started.
it barely started. So I don't know how many episodes there are or anything. But trust me, I won't be watching it, okay? I did learn something interesting in my little research about the show and Passion Flicks. Do you know who owns Passion Flicks?
Mm-mm.
Elon Musk's sister.
Oh, of course it is.
Right? That's what I thought too. I was like, oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So, so that's that. You know what else? Here, I'm gonna let everybody go in a minute, but this is a rabbit hole, and it happened on TikTok.
Oh,
Not TikTok. I don't have TikTok. Instagram. And I saw one picture of a library, somebody's home library, and I was like, dear Lord, that is beautiful. That is the prettiest library of books I've ever seen. They were all like pastel colors and romance books, and they were all special edition books with sprayed edges, with beautiful pictures on the edges and whatnot. So beautiful that they didn't have the spines of the books out. All they had out was the sprayed edges of the books.
Mm-hmm.
Once you start looking at that stuff, then again, it just keeps coming up. I'm like, oh boy.
That also shows you the people that create those for their favorite books.
Well, there's some really pretty
those.
books. There's some really pretty books out there, but I don't know that I'm spending like $30-some for a book.
I watched how the people create those specific looks. So if I really wanted it that desperately, I'd do it myself.
Oh, well, how would you do it with all the pretty pictures and stuff they put on them?
They have where they show you how to do it.
They're absolutely
Not
beautiful.
painting it yourself, then there is specific transfer.
Like here's a bookshelf here. Look at this one. It's blowing out the color here, but look at that. Look how pretty those are.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that series. It makes a whole scene when you put all the books together. It's pretty cool. Anyhow, I don't have that kind of dough laying around to spend that kind of money on those.
Well, just like I don't have $500 to get a hardbound version of this book.
Right, $430. It's only $430.
Oh, only $430.
Only $430. Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't get carried away there, Brandy.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Look at these. You don't even know what these books are, but look how pretty they are. They're beautiful. Look how pretty those are. Brandy, look at those. Look how pretty those are.
They are pretty.
I don't even know what books they are, but they're beautiful. They're the July Kindle books. I don't know. Welsh Book Fairy. That's a place you can get them, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, it's not going to be my bookshelf, I'm afraid. Oh, sorry. We got volume now. So sorry. All right. I guess that's it, folks. Guess we're done for now. Pray for me. Oh, look. Here's one Brandy would like. It's called the Baby Dragon Bakery.
Oh, Baby Dragon Bakery. I got to
With
go look
those
that up now.
nice sprayed edges and all that. Mhm.
Baby Dragon Bakery. I got to go look up that.
Baby Dragon Bakery.
Bakery.
All right. Well, my dogs are whining at me. They want to go out. So
Oh,
I suppose I better go put them out.
I'm trying to look up Baby Dragon Bakery.
Baby Dragon Bakery. Mhm.
Baby. No, not Navy. Baby.
Baby
Bakery.
Dragon Bakery. It's like when we first tried to come up with the, right? Isn't that cute? When we first tried to come up with the name of this series, they kept calling it all kinds of stuff. I had Blackwood. I always wanted it to be Blackwood, not Black.
It's a series.
Oh, now they're going to bark. Now they're really going to let me know they want out.
It's a series. It starts off with Baby Dragon Cafe. It's, oh Lord, it's a cozy romance fantasy.
A cozy romance fantasy.
Yeah. So like it starts off with Baby Dragon Cafe. Hold on. It says no. It's gotta tell me something. Hold on.
Baby Dragon Bakery.
It says when Saphira, oh, I like, that's my name. Okay, I love that name. When Saphira opens her cafe welcoming pet baby dragons, she isn't expecting it to be quite so hard to keep the fires burning. But her young dragon patrons keep incinerating her furniture, which means selling coffee isn't covering all of her costs. Local heartthrob Aiden is a gardener. Though his disobedient baby dragon is a major distraction from his beloved plants. However, Saphira's cafe gives him an idea. He'll ask Saphira to train his dragon and pay her enough to keep the cafe afloat. They know they're the answer to each other's problems, but happy-go-lucky Saphira and gorgeous but grumpy Aiden couldn't be more different. Can they find a way to work together and maybe even ignite some fire of their own?
You're welcome, Lynn. Don't go read it yet. Lynn, stop, Lynn.
But this, and look, it actually says tropes. Grumpy, time sunshine. We pretend we're married. Small town, low spice.
Oh,
The
well,
Baby
low
Dragon
spice.
Cafe is a times 10 top best-selling paperback.
That's why it's called a cozy romance, like a cozy mystery.
That's why it's a cozy.
It's not intense. It's just cozy.
Right, and it's only 300.
I like you. Let's hug. I like you. Let's hug.
Yes.
The third one's coming out. It's not out yet, but that's a bookshop one.
Yeah. So maybe we could weave
Oh,
this
it
in.
won't even be out until 2026. Number 3 won't.
So maybe we could weave Baby Dragon Cafe.
Not for a while.
I don't know.
You know, we're booked. We're booked. We got 1, 2, 3 more after this thing we're doing. After this thing.
Maybe it's just for this thing.
This thing. Yeah.
This thing.
Yep. All righty, folks. I'll let you go. Okay. I'll let you go. And talk to you later. Have a great night. And happy reading, everyone. Happy reading.
Mindy's like, it's not going to be happy reading for me.
Happy. So uplifting and joyful.